So what are these 4 items? These are 4 items that I purchased because I thought they would be useful to a budding new YouTuber like myself and some of those watching in my audience. So, what do I have here? A tripod, a light. One of these is so based on what I've ordered, one of these here is a microphone and the other is a motorized slider. Let's start with the biggest item. It doesn't feel as sturdy as my other smaller tripod that I have, but it comes with a lot of free stuff, including this phone attachment. I think this is a staple that everyone that's a budding YouTuber needs to get, which is a proper microphone. I haven't tested this out, but it looks very high quality so far. And comes with a lot of accessories, including a charging cable, because this is an active microphone. A light. Oh! It comes with 2 cold shoe mounts on the light as well, so you can just mount the microphone into the light. And last of all, see this remote? And the second, this here is quite heavy and well built. This here is a motorized slider that you can use with your cameras or even your phones. Okay, I'll get all of this charged and we'll see you very soon. Okay, one day later, everything's been charged up and I'm excited to test things out. In my previous video up here, you can see that I've mentioned a couple of tips on how to improve your photos and videos. And I thought it was right to take that a step further today by showcasing 4 items that I purchased for just under $100 and how much value you can get out of your filming and photography experience. So, there's a light box or a light panel, a slider, the microphone that's currently situated on top of the camera, and the tripod that the camera is now resting on. Why these 4 items? Well, before I continue, please drop a like and consider subscribing so that you can support me in bringing such content to you in the future. So, firstly, lighting. This is an Andoer light box that runs on 3 AA batteries. And why I chose this? Because lighting is really important. Good lighting can make or break your video. All the image quality that people talk about is very simple. It is about how well and how much light a sensor can collect. So, for example, your phone camera has a really small sensor. This is why at night and in the dark, it's very hard for you to capture a good photo and everything turns out blurry or is grainy. You can bump up the exposure settings on a mirrorless camera or DSLR. But the problem with that is that the sensor is only that large. Any extra light that you bring in will also bring in extra noise. This is the case for all cameras, and your resulting image will be a bit grainy, and if you choose to increase the exposure time for each picture, it may turn out blurry instead. So this is why I chose this. A very simple, small light panel by Andoer. It operates on 3 1.5V AA batteries, and it comes with 3 cold shoe mounts, so you can mount anything additional on top of just having this light box. So, how does it perform? So as you can see, a light really makes the difference between night and day. A light source helps cast light on your face or whatever object you want to put in focus. Now, the focus, not only visually but orally. Because half the content of a video is not even the video itself, it is also the sound. So if you want the viewer to focus on the object or the subject that you are focusing on, the best way to do it is by focusing on the sound of that object. And so let me show you a difference. This is what you're hearing on the camera right now, and this is how it sounds like with my phone recording. And now, this is how it sounds like on my camera without the microphone. Okay, now that I put the microphone back onto the camera, probably sounds a lot better. I mean, the microphone on the camera, or even the phone, might not sound that bad, but if you use it in video, it might be very obvious. And with such a good quality picture coming out of the camera, it will be a letdown if your audio was not as good. So, back to the visuals. Framing. Now, you don't expect me to be holding the camera myself all the time, do you? You can always hire someone, but you can only just get one of these, a tripod. So the one I bought is currently being used for the camera because it's larger, but it is really cheap, and I'll put the link in the description below. But another tripod that I really enjoy is this Samurai Alpha X Lite. And it's a rather decent tripod for its price as well. And it really gives me a lot of confidence, perhaps for a lighter setup for my phone instead of a camera. Because when I put my 5D on this, the lens encountered a rapid unscheduled disassembly upon hitting the ground. So I do recommend this for perhaps lighter cameras like mirrorless, but for full frame cameras, please try to remember to get yourself a larger tripod like the one that I'm currently using that's in black. And now, not only about the framing, but also creative angles. Explore your creativity. And one way I thought of exploring that was through this, a motorized electric slider. So it does exactly what it says. If you have a more expensive sliding rig, you can always use it with this to follow the tracks. But other than that, this is also very useful in places where you cannot put the tracks. For example, any table that you want a slider to be on, you just put this. And with the wheels, it will move by itself. And it comes with a remote. Now, this may be the most expensive accessory on the list, but if you're a solo filmmaker, this will save your life because you can capture so many more angles than you would normally, and everything is replicable because you can always just press reverse with a click of a button. So these 4 items, lighting, framing, creativity, as well as sound. All these are key elements that can help bring your videos to the next step forward. I know that my personal videos may not be as cinematic as possible, but this is why I purchased all these items, because I realized what I was lacking. So I hope you'll find this video meaningful as it is entertaining, and perhaps choose to purchase these items as well. Do comment down below on your experiences if you have these items, or if you have any questions on whether you should buy them or not. If you've lasted this long into this video, I have a question to ask you. Whether I could do something like this for cheaper by using a cheap RC car and mounting my camera onto it. Please comment down below so I know that you want to see the video of modifying an RC car with a camera on top. It'll probably be a fun video. Let me know. Thank you, and see you on the next one.